All right, folks, welcome back. I know we're just taking a small break, but just as per usual, we were talking about how, you know, this is VKet, and we're going to be operating here in a public instance where we're talking with all sorts of people. So, let's we kind of get out of the holding pattern so we can talk to people here. But good to have everybody back, and thank you all for coming by. Obviously, this is VRCDJ Live on remote here at VKet 2024 Winter Edition, and just as per usual, like we said, the booth's open for all sorts of guests to come by and talk about all sorts of things that they choose to. And funny enough, besides the whole ringleader getup that we got going on here, we're actually talking with Scoot and Gaster of Ministry Promotions. So guys, thanks for coming by, and we got our camera over there too, just for you guys to know as well. Oh, and the clown makeup too.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure they see all of that.
Kitted up for our event in a bit at Cirque de Personage. I say it right that time?
Cirque de Personage.
I do not have a French tongue.
De Croissant.
Yeah, it's all circus.
Cirque de Croissant.
So brought everything on.
But cool. Yeah, tell us a little bit about it. I mean, obviously you guys are all dressed up, so I mean, it's gonna be a really big to do. So what's going on with that?
Yeah, so we have an AMA with EOZ coming up, followed by a dance cipher with our partners at Temple, and then later we have some music VKet stuff happening in the night with QN, and then other stuff throughout the week. Our booths are primarily in the circus world, Cirque de Personage, which I think I just messed up twice now. And so to kind of keep with the culture, ministry, you know, we have our premier, our magistrates, our prefects. I figured, you know, why not have a ringleader, some jesters and Harley Quinns and white-faced clowns.
Right.
And so, yeah, we're all dressed up for it.
So is there going to be an entire shtick? Is there going to be a big old, is there a big old show that's going to be happening? Or is it just kind of like people are coming in with different avatars and not really clowning around? I don't want to say clowning around, but just like...
There'll definitely be some clowning, but primarily we're going to be doing the two things mentioned. They happen to be in the world, and that's why we did this for fun. We're going to do some skits at random. There's nothing planned for some kind of like performative, like, wah! But any chance we get, we're going to definitely be memeing and having some fun with the get-ups.
It's such an interesting concept, and you know, there was a lot. I haven't been to all of the different worlds here at VKet, and the only couple of the ones that I have been to, I've already been floored by only going to 2 of them. But the fact that, like, I wish I had more of an understanding, because, like, I don't know, we're in a medieval world, so it'd be really nice to dress up as a like my character in a medieval outfit. But sometimes I even forget that exists. But that's really super cool that
my breath.
Not only do you guys, you know, you have a big old show happening, but you're also dressed for the part. And for those people that are in virtual reality, they get to experience that and really the whole immersion part of it. Despite some of the people, you know, being afraid of clowns or something. I don't know. I will never understand that concept of someone being afraid of a clown, but that's super dope. But
I'm actually afraid of clowns.
We added the...
Oh, that's actually a really nice little feature there. Yeah, especially for those people that do have a hard time with that. But yeah, no doubt. That's really super dope. That's happening soonish, right? It's about 20 minutes, you said?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. We're going to skedaddle in 6 to 10, but yeah.
Okay. Now, we've learned about Scoot in the past on VRCDJ Live, but Gaster, you're also a part of the program. What do you do for Ministry?
So I am one of the prefects at Ministry, and so basically we handle some of the things that Scoot either can't or should, like when Scoot's needing to do, like, I want to say more important, but it's all important. We'll be at the event, and all the dancers will join off of us, and we're calling out the swappies, and we are the ones making sure, like, the dancers are fine, everyone's having fun at the event, and like just making sure all the dancers are doing good.
Nice.
I would say it.
Now, is that just
things in me or Cherry's absence?
Yeah. So, but that's for all the different events that Ministry kind of does throughout the entire year, not just for this event.
Well, sometimes it's throughout the night. Tonight we have 4, so I can only be in one place at a time.
True,
so.
True.
Without them, we wouldn't be able to do this.
Absolutely. I know, especially on my staff, having them on board and having them here to be able to explain a lot of what's happening is super important. So this event that's happening in the personage world, is that going to be in a public instance? Are people going to be able to join off of Ministry, or how is that all going to be working out?
We're going to be using the VKet group, actually. So it's going to be open for everyone in that group or anyone trying to join the group. We made a post on X pointing everyone, and Blue Sky pointing to our Discord, where you can find all of the join links as well if you're not in the group. You can get it on the VKet website as well. So pretty much anyone who's interested in VKet stuff, like, very easy to find the group if you're not in it. That's the best way to join, and just get right into it. If not, join on a friend that you're going to see there.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, again, some of these events that are going on, it's so awesome that you can kind of join in into VR chat any given time, and there's always something happening, especially during the next couple of weeks within VKet. Talk to us a little bit about your first instances here and trying to explore VKet at the first couple of days compared to like a week later.
So it was pretty chaotic for us. We're as we've pointed out in the past, we're collaborating a lot with VKet on a lot of different events, and a lot of the people involved with VKet this winter. So the first day was kind of like a spitfire. All the promotions were going out. We were kind of watching all of our scheduled posts, making sure they were on time. One of them happened early that we had to nuke and like fix. But seeing everyone show up in droves and just have a blast, and seeing all the different booths that we didn't get a chance to see yet was insane. We had an event with QN on the 7th that went really well, and that kind of like broke the ice for us, and it was kind of like and then like once it was over, it was like, okay, we have our tempo, and now we're just smooth sailing. It's kind of like some time off, fun little vacation at the end of the year to just play with a bunch of communities and touch a bunch of stuff and see a bunch of content and just promote willy-nilly everywhere we go.
It's really fun to see everybody come in with a lot of their successes when it comes to virtual market, especially this year, in my opinion. There's been a lot of virtual markets that have been rolling out, but for some reason, this year has been the most impactful. Not only for groups, but attention towards, again, having Japanese culture coming over to the Western culture, and being able to kind of work, working on all the things. And not only that, but I know Lun was explaining how that they were having the real virtual market last year, and I was upset. I was upset because I heard about it after it was done and how awesome it was, and I'm just screaming at myself, just being like, I want to be a part of this. I want to go to Japan. They had a real VKet going on at the same time that we're kind of hanging out here. Yeah, so even hearing about it this year, I was just like, I gotta figure this out. I gotta go there next year. I gotta learn Japanese. I kind of have to get into this boat of all the business.
I've never had incentive to go abroad, but definitely next year if I can make a VKet real.
And like 100%. I also feel a little weird. I don't know about you guys. I feel a little weird too, because it's like I really want to communicate with our Japanese friends, our Japanese streamer friends, because they're involved in virtual in VR chat as much as we are, but we never get to see them because of the time zones and the different instances and stuff. And on top of it too, I don't want to be the cheeky like American tourist that goes there and go Pokemon and Nintendo and sushi. It's like like I love that stuff, and I know they do too. But at the same time, there has to be so much more awesome things to be able to enjoy.
Yeah. Cool little plug, actually. Tonight, our partners at Hypothetical, for those in our Discord or who want to join it, they could find it through the group. They're actually doing a collab tonight with a Japanese club that's going to be operating during our time zone. So if anyone's interested in that, that'd be a great thing.
Oh, wonderful. So there's going to be like dancers, DJs, lighting events and stuff too?
We're a little thin, so there will be people dancing. There will be open platforms. One or two of us might make it over there, but primarily, yes, it's going to be a banger. Every Hypothetical event, you can expect a fire DJ lineup, a lot of hosts, a lot of people just hoping to have a good time, willing to talk to you about whatever is on your mind. And just, you can pick a corner and be comfortable, or you can join the crowd and get rowdy.
Where do you guys see?
Hypo's awesome.
Where do you guys see the weekend events happening? Kind of parallel to what is happening in VKet compared to some of the DJ stuff that's going on? Is it too much to handle? Do you think everybody's cool? Everybody's good?
No, I think so. So no matter what, I think we talked a little bit about this the last time I was on your show. It's really easy to go, wow, that's sick, and then boop, go to the next thing. So there's definitely going to be a lot of rotation coming back around for a lot of these events and a lot of these festivities. I think it's going to be overwhelming for people who are worried about that kind of stuff, but I don't think it's going to be, for us at least, and we have a ton going on tonight alone. It's just going to flow. Everyone kind of spent November prepping and getting ready, and so now we're just kind of going to the events we set up, being like, thank God it's happening.
Kind of a fascinating scenario. The fact that we are literally like, we're getting so close to single digits, even to Christmas, and then obviously New Year's, and then whatever happens in January. We basically all go to bed in January because we're just kind of so popular doing things in December. But it is super great to have you guys to be able to plug the show. And what else do you have? Obviously, where can people see the show tonight? Is it going to be streamed?
Yes. Ayumi-san, Ayumi.
Yeah.
will
Ayumi,
be
yep.
streaming the event. I actually have to add her link
Ayumi
as we're about to make
Onisan,
some posts right now.
Perfect.
There we go. That's how you pronounce it.
Okay.
So yeah, it will be streamed, and we will have a lot of prefects available. So even if you guys want to come to the event, but for some reason it caps out, we will be able to split instances should we need to. A dance cipher is just chilling, right? It's just a bunch of people in a circle throwing down, having fun. Whether you're a dancer or not, it's a place for you, right? So it's not like you'd be missing anything if we end up with 2 or 3 instances.
Nice. I do anticipate it to be a very busy event, especially after just looking at these outfits. I'm actually really jealous that I can't just swing by there because we're basically sitting here kind of just doing the show. But
we're here all week.
It's obviously, yeah. You're gonna want to stop by and kind of see everything kind of going on. Before you even get out of here, what else can we expect from Ministry for the rest of VKet?
So we have the AMA. We're going to be over at Closet with, and just to specify, the AMA is with Jason at EOZ Tundra. They do the trackers and the straps a lot of people like. It's an Ask Me Anything, so anyone can come ask them questions about what are their plans moving forward, what are they hoping to work on, how's it been getting into VR chat. That's going to lead into a cipher, as I just talked about, but that's going to then lead into an event at Closet. Which is always a huge banger, and we're going to be dancing there. The 20th, we have a Music VKet event, once again with Quantum Networks. It's going to be at the Goons Party Hub, and a lot of productions going into that in terms of promotion. But then on the 21st, our last hurrah is going to be a producers-only ball. We booked only producers to play, as much of their own stuff as they can. So the point of that is to bring as much attention from the VR side into Music VKet as possible, because what a lot of people don't realize is Music VKet is where, the Teriyaki Boys, that Tokyo Drift song, right? Like, they came to VR chat, in case a lot of people didn't know that. Camellia, the same Camellia from Beat Saber, they've also come to Music VKet and performed. And so this is something that's right under everyone's noses. No efforts going into keeping it a secret. All gas is being spent to bring attention to it every year, and somehow it just hasn't clicked. And so we're really trying to make a dent in that. So we booked a bunch of producers. We have 3 instances ready to go to fit as many people as possible. It's going to be in a Music VKet venue. We brought our partners from Hypothetical, Temple, Rift, Goons, and Cozy Club. So there's going to be there's going to be dancers in all the instances, so no one's going to miss the show, and that's going to be a huge blast.
Definitely a really good way to cap off VKet. And again, is there any other way to be able to tell everybody where they can see this besides, obviously joining the Ministry Discord, you'll have all the information there, but is it just going to be a matter...
Stream links TBD.
TBD. So
yes,
you kind of have to
definitely
know in the know.
Promotions.
Yeah. and
once we know, we'll make as much noise for everyone to hear as possible.
Oh, absolutely.
Sure.
And I'm sure within VKet they'll be able to
cut this short, but I actually have to jump out so I can get the instance going. I got 5 minutes. But,
absolutely.
You still have Gaster.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get you guys off to the event, so you guys have plenty of time to set up, because we do have our next guest coming up shortly. So, but guys, Scoot, Gaster, thank you for coming by for Ministry Promotions. Have a great time with your event tonight.
Absolutely.
Thank you. It was awesome.
And guys, everyone that's at home right now, we're going to just take a really quick break so we can get everything set up for our next guest. We're going to be joined by Midnights in Valhalla to talk about everything with the bar and VKet, and as well as what it's like to be a VKet ambassador. That's also very important. So guys, stick around. We'll be right back in just a few minutes.